Good evening and welcome to the 21-22 open house for Thunderbird High School. My name is Brent Wittenwyler and I will be your child's government and economics teacher this semester. A few things about me. I am originally from Wisconsin. I graduated from the University of Wisconsin. I am married to a beautiful, lovely woman who is a teacher at John Jacobs Elementary, who some of your children I have found out know and have had in the past. She's no longer there, but many of the children I have know her. I am a father of three. I have three beautiful kids, two sons that both go to ASU, and along with a lot of my money. And I also have a daughter who is a senior this year at Thunderbird High School. I am an avid Packer fan, as you can see from the picture of me and my wife and daughter in Lambeau Field, as well as a Badger fan. I started teaching at Mountain Sky Junior High back in 1996, which is the same year I started coaching football here at Thunderbird High School. I moved to Thunderbird High School as a teacher in 1999. I had been coaching since 96. I became the head coach in 2006, and I resigned from coaching football after the 2018 season. I am now currently the golf coach here at Thunderbird High School. A couple of things about our class here. My contact information, the easiest way to get a hold of me is through email, and this is my email address. You can call and leave me a voicemail, but email is probably the best way to contact me if you need to contact me. This year's schedule is back to normal, where we have semester classes, and so government will be the first semester, and then economics will be the second semester, and both classes are independent of one another. One is not required to take the other. Both are required to graduate, however. Class overview is this is a survey class of which we will worry about principles of both economics and government, but we will also work on critical thinking skills. We will also work on reading skills, but also then just life lessons in general. The grades for this class, the grading scale is the normal grading scale for Glendale Union with the 60, 70, 80, 90% categories. But in this class, the breakdown of the weights of the categories are 50% are for tests and quizzes, 30% is for classwork, and 20% will be for the final exam. We will be using Canvas quite a bit in this class. We learned how to do this during the online virtual school, and it seemed to work pretty well for a lot of things. Now that they all have Chromebooks, it seems like it's working pretty decently. The one thing about the tests and quizzes is being 50% is I allow retakes, and so up to an 89% they can get if they come in and retake a test or quiz that they did not do well on. Normally these are done Wednesday mornings during EOP, but that is a chance that they have to improve their grade if they are struggling or falling behind or didn't do well on a test or quiz in the past. There will be a PBA for this class. It's a pilot PBA. I have not seen it. We're still discussing it. I believe it's going to be a 2-day assessment. It should be relatively simple. One for government in December, and then again one for economics in May, and we'll be working on those as well. Late work, not a big fan of late work, but I do take it, but points will be taken off for it. And like I said earlier, retakes for tests and quizzes can be taken. I normally try to do it by the end of the next unit. And so again, they have to come in during EOP to retake it, and they can get up to an 89%. They can no longer get an A if they're retaking the test. Class expectations are, my classes run pretty smoothly. I don't really have a big problem. But the biggest thing is just respect one another, be on time, and then while you're here, be present and do the right thing. Kids know what the right thing is, and obviously they don't always do the right thing, but try to do the right thing and focus on doing the right thing. Consequences, again, I don't really have a big problem with that, but the consequences are pretty much standard in terms of, I'll talk to them or I'll call you or stuff like that. The 13 absence one can be sometimes an issue, especially as for seniors. They start getting a little senioritis and start missing. So hopefully that they continue to come to class and be on time, so we don't have to worry about those situations. Being prepared, participating, turning in work, all that kind of good stuff that they know how to do. They've been doing this a long time. They understand how this works. I talked to them about taking control of their learning and using time wisely. And we talk about time as an economic resource when we talk about economics. You can't get time back, so make sure that you are using it wisely and to your advantage. I also have a class agenda for them. So if they are gone, and right now we are having quite a few kids gone for extended periods of time, it would be in their best interest to make sure they are keeping up to date with the agenda, because there will be assignments, like I said, in Canvas that they can do. Their bell work will be on the agenda. They can do the bell work. And also then we can try to get you some of the other stuff that isn't online, but they can keep up to date with a lot of the things if they keep watch of their agenda. And with that, I have finished my time. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at my email address, or again, if you would like to call me. And I look forward to a good year. Hopefully we can stay here and have some fun, and your kids can enjoy a relatively normal senior year. I know I would like that for my daughter, and I hope that everybody can do that and we get through this thing. So I appreciate your time, and thank you, and have a great evening.